Hello everyone, and welcome back to X Mode Planet, where I will analyze one of the latest movies from the MCU. Today I'm going to talk about Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, the long-awaited sequel to the successful 2018 film that introduced us to King T'Challa and the Kingdom of Wakanda. Before I start, I want to warn you that this review contains spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, I recommend you do it before continuing watching this video. Ready? Let's go. Black Panther 2 takes place a year after the death of T'Challa, played by the late Chadwick Boseman, who is paid an emotional tribute in the film. The movie begins with Shuri trying to recreate the herb to save T'Challa's life, but Ramonda tells her that T'Challa has passed away. Shuri starts crying, and in a clearing, a shaman performs a ceremony for her beloved king and Black Panther. A funeral is held, and T'Challa's coffin is taken away by a plane. The next day, Ramonda arrives at the United Nations, where other countries are upset about the spread of vibranium in the world. The night before, some soldiers infiltrated a ship with vibranium and took a woman. The ship opens a wall and Okoye appears with the Dora Milaje and fights against the soldiers. Ramonda says that the king is dead and that they will always attack. Okoye brings the soldiers to the room and makes them kneel. Ramonda says that Wakanda will always attack. In the Atlantic Ocean, a helicopter arrives at a ship where they try to extract vibranium. Two people dive underwater and see that the engine is failing. The Tolokans attack the ship and kill the crew, while some people escape in a helicopter, but Namor manages to reach the helicopter and throws it into the water. The next day, Ramonda is watching the news where they talk about her meeting and T'Challa's death. Okoye arrives at the laboratory where Shuri is working. Her mother tells her to recreate the herb, but Shuri says that the Black Panther is a thing of the past. Ramonda says that today was the day that T'Challa died and invites Shuri to a memorial that night. Shuri and Ramonda talk about T'Challa, and Ramonda burns his clothes, but Shuri doesn't. Just at that moment, Namor appears to warn them that a scientist attacked a ship with vibranium. Namor tells them to find the scientist or he will attack Wakanda. The next day, at a council meeting, M'Baku arrives and says they should kill Namor. Ramonda says that Okoye must go undercover and find the scientist. Shuri, played by Letitia Wright, takes on the mantle of the Black Panther and must lead her people in a war against King Namor, played by Tenoch Huerta Mejia, the sovereign of Atlantis, an underwater civilization that also possesses vibranium. Anyway, I won't do a summary of the whole movie, so let's go with an opinion of my own about it. The movie introduces us to new characters such as Dominique Thorne as Riri Williams, a young genius who creates her own Iron Man armor, Michaela Cole as Aneka, a rebel warrior who opposes Namor's regime, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, a mysterious agent who recruits Nakia, played by Lupita Nyong'o, for a secret mission. Also returning are familiar characters such as Okoye, played by Danai Gurira, M'Baku, played by Winston Duke, Everett Ross, played by Martin Freeman, and Angela Bassett as Ramonda, the Queen Mother of Wakanda. The movie has many strong points, such as the direction of Ryan Coogler, who once again shows his talent for creating spectacular and exciting action scenes, the music of Ludwig Göransson, who combines African rhythms with electronic and orchestral sounds, the production design, which recreates with detail and creativity the worlds of Wakanda and Atlantis, and the performances of the cast, especially Wright, who carries the weight of the movie with charisma and determination, and Bassett, who shines with her elegance and authority. The movie also addresses interesting topics such as legacy, leadership, conflict between tradition and modernity, and responsibility to protect the planet. However, the movie also has some weak points, such as the script, which is sometimes predictable and repetitive, the length, which is a bit long with 161 minutes, the villain, who is not very developed or has much depth, and some scenes that seem forced or unnecessary. The movie also leaves some questions unanswered and some loose ends that may be resolved in future installments of the MCU. In conclusion, Black Panther 2 is an entertaining and worthy successor to the first part, but it does not reach the same level of quality and innovation. It is a movie that will appeal to MCU and Black Panther fans, but it may disappoint those who expected something more original and surprising. I give it a 7 out of 10, and that's all for today. I hope you liked my review of Black Panther 2. If so, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content. You can also leave your comments below and tell me what you thought of the movie. Did you like it? Did it disappoint you? What do you expect to see in the next MCU movies? This was X Mode Planet, and see you soon. Bye!